Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao acknowledged that troubling questions have arisen about the FAA's dealings with industry following two deadly Boeing 737 MAX crashes, but she defended the agency's professionalism amid questions from a Senate panel. "I am of course concerned about any allegations of coziness with any company, manufacturer, whatever," Chao told members of a Senate Appropriations subcommittee during a morning hearing on the White House's budget request for her agency. The FAA is a professional organization. But these questions, when they arise, if they arise, are troubling. Story continued below. Chao noted that the Ethiopian government is in charge of the accident investigation and that the United States is represented in the probe by the National Transportation Safety Board. She also pointed to two actions she has taken related to the accidents, asking the Inspector General for an audit of the certification of the 737 MAX 8 and creating a special advisory committee to seek to improve the FAA's safety oversight and certification processes. The FAA and the 737 MAX dominated the early questioning from senators this morning, including the FAA's decision to allow the plane to fly while awaiting a still unfinished fix to a crucial Boeing software feature that is suspected of causing the October crash of a Lion Air passenger jet in Indonesia. Boeing is still working on the repair, which may have also played a role in the March 10 crash of a 737 MAX in Ethiopia. Lawmakers also pressed her on the FAA's congressionally mandated strategy of delegating many of its aircraft approval tasks to Boeing and other manufacturers, as well as the international black eye the U.S. has taken after the agency was the last in the world to ground the 737 MAX this month. "I'm a pilot also," Senator Joe Manchin, DWV, told Chao. "I knew something was wrong." Chao insisted that the grounding decision was sound and that in the days before the grounding, there was no factual data to support such a move. At the time, FAA did not have any information which mandated or indicated that grounding of these aircraft, 737 MAX 8s, would have to occur, she said. And once the agency received such data, the fleet was ordered grounded, she said. Chao suggested she was also troubled by news reports that said Boeing forced airlines to pay extra if they wanted their planes to include technology that could have helped pilots on the doomed jets understand what was making their planes behave erratically. "You can't have that as optional. Just wrong," Manchin said. "If there's options on a plane that deals with safety, there is a problem. It should be on it mandatory from the factory if it's about safety." In response to a similar question from Sen. Jack Reed, DRI, Chao said she doesn't think we're there yet, in terms of requiring such alerts to be mandatory equipment. But she added that, "It is very questionable, if these were safety-oriented additions, why they were not part of the required template measures that should go into an airplane." In a statement, Boeing said that Disagree Alert, the manufacturer had offered as an option, will now become a standard feature on the 737 MAX. It can be retrofitted on previously delivered airplanes. With the software update, customers are not charged for the AOA Disagree feature. And going forward, there will be no charge for customers who select the AOA indicator option. Not all customers wish to include this feature on their primary flight display, so it is offered as a customer-selected option, a spokesperson said. Jump to sidebar section.